And I read it partly as a continuation of what Nietzsche announced back in the late 1800s as the death of God.
The Church of Sweden recently decided its clergy should stop describing God in masculine terms, such as he, and instead use gender-neutral language. This change has divided the country.
Wow. Now you're messing with the name that has impacted so many human beings, so many people. The word God, the word God. Can we break down God? Can we break down G-O-D? Because we got words from symbols, right? Symbols, right? It all started with sticks and, little slashes and stuff. And I tell you one thing, like we have pushed ourselves. I'm guilty. You're guilty. Everybody's guilty of something, right? Doesn't matter what it was. You can't say that you are perfect. You can't say you're perfect. Not unless you have a lot of money and you're a big, rich individual, I prefer to live a simple life, all that. It's a bunch of stress to me, Materialism is the ethical darkness, all this shit you collect. You feel me? I'm talking out of my domain, my base, Atlanta, Georgia. It's just crazy. I mean, how far human beings have pushed themselves to, follow something, all the data, all the images that was imprinted, you feel me, in the middle of our head, and we're holding it back there, in the back of our mind, all these thoughts, all these, insights, pictures of things, words, symbols, and sentences, and trying to remember all kind of stuff, in this robotic, world, all this technology and stuff. I mean, we really love it. We love our phones, just like I'm looking at my phone, We love doing things, like we like looking down at our phone. Too much screen time is not good. I think it's just like they say it divides people. It takes the energy out of a person. It puts him, makes him do weird stuff. Hold on, this is an important call. Hello? Hey, what's going on, brother? I'm making a video right now, man. You can come over and join if you want, man. I'm on like a good topic, brother. But I gotta get back to it, okay? All right. So, I mean, I think that just like the doctor said, the psychiatrist, we make our own life. We put the stress on our body, we put the stress on our mind, all the stuff we do, Now I want to ask you, now people who are, let's say rich and they have money, and the people that are, poor or homeless on the street, I think that the people who are out on the street, they may be hungry. They may not have a place to live. They may not can drive a car. They may not can pick up the finest broad on the street or whatever, right? But listen to this though. They don't have no order. They don't have to follow rules. They don't have to get up in the morning and go to work. They don't have to listen to their boss. I don't care if you're rich. I don't care if whatever you're doing. You are always gonna have to report to somebody. Always. Bill Gates, who do you look up to? President Clinton, who do you look up to? Osama bin Laden, who do you look up to? It's a bunch of stupid stuff. It's a bunch of following. You're following. Not trying to be a leader at all. You're just following. You want to be like somebody else. Now, I heard something about the Black Panther. I still haven't seen it yet. I don't really care either, you know. I'll probably see it someday, you know, but I'm not looking to see it. I'm not trying to follow. I'm not trying to be right here where everybody else is, you know. They're right here and they want to get first in line. They want to be first in everything. Everybody wants to be first. They want to be the best. Man, like, I learned something. I learned that if you tell yourself something every single day, eventually it's going to happen. Eventually it's going to happen, whether it's bad or good. That's what you people don't understand. These niggas don't understand down here. Their children are growing up messed up. They're growing up following. And then they say they care about the children. They don't give a fuck about the children. All they care about is them. How they can make their body look better. Or how much money they can stack up. You know? I see it. I see it all the time. I see it all the time. And it's just ugly and it's sick. You know, there is a manipulation going on right now. It's a lot of stuff going on right now. But it's going to be up to each individual to work out his own diligence, man. His own salvation. Like, I learned a lot. And I'll tell my secrets in another video. I've learned so much about just doing wrong. Just doing wrong. And then when you do right, it's less stressful. Now, I know we have to live and we have to eat and stuff. What about the people on the street, right? Let me tell you how the world was supposed to be. We weren't supposed to have all this civilization bullshit. Maybe a little bit, but not a whole lot. And if we did, everything's supposed to be equal, man, between everybody. If the earth gives off the fruits and vegetables and nuts and stuff for us to eat, and all this stuff for us to eat, I do believe in that. But you see, I was raised, like probably y'all, a lot of people was raised. They were raised to eat meat. They were raised to eat eggs. They were raised to eat all the stuff that we're hearing about now. Ain't doing nothing good for our bodies at all. It ain't doing no good for our bodies. Now, I challenge you. I challenge you to look. Most of the time, right? Let's take greens and stuff, right? And vegetables. They're green, right? They are green. Right? It's crazy. Everything you're looking at right now, everything that you see, everything that you own, the clothes on your back, everything, your most precious jewel. Let's speak in real terms. Do you think you could outlive a pair of pants? Ashes to ashes, dust to dust? Do you think you could? From the earth, from a solid to a gas? Right? Fire, air, earth, water, heart. All right? Listen to me. You can't live none of that shit out. That jewelry you got on your neck, you can't outlive that. That gun you got on your waist, you can't outlive that. You can't outlive it. Everything you have on your body goes back to dust. Does it not? Does it not? A shirt will last longer than your baby's life, her whole life, his whole life. You people are really sick in the head. You know what I wonder too? And I know the answer to it now. I wonder why I always drop my phone, these new Android phones, and they break. You feel me? Let me tell you something. I can honestly tell you this is the truth, and you can believe me or not. Ever since I stopped sinning, I mean, like intentionally trying to do something wrong to somebody. I mean, like intentionally knowing that it's wrong. Ever since I stopped that, I've dropped my phone probably 10 times. Not purposely throw it on the ground, of course, with force, because you're intentionally trying to do something bad. But if it just falls off my lap when I step out the car or something, or I drop it, it ain't